Namaste everyone, this is Pooja. I wish you all a very happy Diwali to those of you who are celebrating Diwali. It's a new year. And those of you who aren't, still I wish that you guys are happy, healthy, prospering and all cheered up for your goals. It's been a while since I have uploaded videos because, as I said, it was Diwali. I was busy cooking, cleaning, eating and just lazy, not wanting to read up on a topic, put my notes together and then make a video. But here I am. So yeah, let's get started. Before we do that, if you guys have your questions, please send it to me on my Instagram handle. The name is ptmovementmasters, right? It's down here, ptmovementmasters, so that I could send you voicemails. You can send me voicemails so that you can convey those tricky questions that you have and I can answer them in my own way, whatever I understand. Okay, so please, let's connect on Instagram. Today's video is going to be about the common questions that I have received on various platforms. So let's get started. So the first thing first, I want to come to Canada. What should I do? Should I take a diploma degree or a master's degree? Simple answer, do a diploma degree. Okay, if you are a physiotherapist in India, you already have done your bachelor's and now you're planning to come to Canada, I would suggest that you do a diploma degree. I have my reasons for it, and I'm not saying that that's all you should do. If you have your reasons why you should go for a master's, go ahead, do it. But these are my reasons. So the first thing is, with diploma, you get the opportunity to get into a new field, right? The second thing is getting into a course with diploma is easier. The admission process is easier. There are better chances that you'll get the admissions. It is less expensive than a master's degree. And if you do a 2-year course, then you get like a 3-year work permit. So it's pretty much the same in terms of work permit. Now, master's degree is expensive, competitive. I have made a whole video on that. So if you still want to go, just go check it so you can see your options and see if you are eligible. If you want to go ahead, go ahead. And another thing is, if you, let's say you are an Indian student with a bachelor's degree, you want to apply in a master's program, because in India that's the most sensible thing to do. Once you're done with your bachelor's, the next sensible thing to do would be to get into a master's program. But in Canada things don't work that way. Diploma degrees are also valuable. Okay, so it's nothing like if you get a diploma course it's not worth it. Yeah, of course, a master's program holds more value, but you still get decent job opportunities if your diploma is in demand. Okay, and another thing is, your bachelor's program from India is almost as good as a master's program in Canada, because in Canada there is no bachelor's in physiotherapy. People take a regular bachelor's course and then they'll have to do master's in physiotherapy to become physiotherapist. Now in India there's no such issue. You already did a 4.5-year course exclusive in physiotherapy, so there's no need for you to go for master's program. There are certain master's programs which are more research based, which are more thesis based. Yes, these programs are different, but the general master's program, they are almost as good as a bachelor's degree from India or any 4.5-year course. Okay, so yeah, it's all crazed up that you need to get into a master's program. Diploma is good enough. Okay, again, if you are planning to come to Canada, the next question is that when should I come to Canada? Okay, should I come right away after my bachelor's degree? Should I come after 1 year of experience? Should I come after I finish my master's program in India or in any other home country, in your home country basically? I would suggest, my suggestion is, come right away. Okay, so that's what I did, and that's, again, I am not a licensed consultant. I am talking on the basis of what I went through in my life, as I'm talking on the basis of my life experiences, and I think it makes more sense if you come right away, because if you are planning to immigrate to Canada, it just makes more sense that you come here as soon as possible, right? Yes, if you wait for a year, you might get some work experience, but things are changing right now. So let's say someone who is fresh out of college comes to Canada to do a diploma degree. Within 2 years, the person is going to finish the diploma. You'll have 3 years to work, and in the meanwhile you can find job opportunities. See if you are able to get a good job. If you have like 1 year of Canadian experience, getting into express entry pool would be easier, and that would make your goal to achieve immigration to get your Canadian permanent residency easier, right? So yeah, just give me a second. So yes, if you do this, right, so coming after bachelor's would be something that I would suggest if you have the option. Now if you are someone who's already 28, you're done with your master's degree, you are done with everything, you have like 1 or 2 3 years of experience, good. See if you can get into an express entry or if you can go for PNP. Now many of you have asked questions for PNP. I don't have personal experience with PNP programs, so, and I tried looking up and I agree it is confusing, so I'm sorry I can't guide you with that. But if you can get into express entry, good. Okay, so yeah, there are other opportunities, but if you are someone who is in your 12th or you are in your 2nd or 3rd year of college, I would suggest complete your BPD and then come to Canada right away. And then another question is, I think who asked, I forgot the name who asked, but he asked like, should I do the way you did? You went to United States and then you came to Canada and then you immigrated to Canada. Should I do the same thing? Now I did that and I think it is sensible. So, but for me, okay, at that point in time when I first immigrated to United States, I didn't have a thought of coming to Canada. Things changed and then I decided I'll immigrate to Canada. That is a different story. But for someone who wants to come to Canada, or as a matter of fact, if you want to immigrate to any country, the sooner you go there, the better it is, right? So instead of doing your masters in United States and then coming to Canada, it's better you just go to Canada, do your diploma and be there. So you'll know the country more, you'll get more work experience, you will be studying there, so that increases your score when you put your file or your application for your permanent residency, right? So if you want to come to Canada, come right away, don't wait, because the more you wait, the scores keep on getting higher. Okay, and then there are a few of you who are still in your 12th and you want to know how's the future of physiotherapy in India. Now I left India 4 years ago when I completed my graduation, so I won't be the right person, but from what I understand and from what I see my friends doing in India, I would say the scope is good. Yeah, if you are outside of Canada or outside of India, you might see that there is a difference between the dollar wage, like I'm earning in dollars, my friend in India would be earning in rupees, but she has a decent lifestyle. She has her own clinic, she set things up great, she's treating patients the way she wants to. So yeah, so she's treating patients the way she wants to. She's doing everything she planned to when we were a physiotherapist, we were together in our bachelor's degree. So the thing is, in India also the scope is there. It's just that you have to be on the top of your field, you have to, work real hard. Sometimes initially you won't see enough money, sometimes the pay scale would be lower when you start out, but sooner you'll be able to find your own space, you'll be able to develop yourself. So yeah, that's the scope of physiotherapy in India. Also the good thing is physiotherapy is now covered in certain insurances in India. So if the more coverage physiotherapy gets in insurance, the better your prospects would be in terms of pay scale or in terms of treating clients, because people would be interested in getting treated if the insurance is covering them. So yeah, the scope of physiotherapy in India is developing. I won't say it's ideal, but it's there. Sometimes hard to find, but it's there, and that's true for every country, I would say. It's not just India. Second common question is, can I work as a PTA in Canada? Yes, you can. You can work as a PT assistant in Canada. You do not need a license degree for that. I have mentioned that on many occasions. I'm just saying it again so that if someone has a question, that is solved. So yeah, you can work as a physiotherapy assistant. The only thing is you'll need work permit. So that's something that people get confused of. Some people who are in India right now think, okay, I'll just go to Canada and I'll start working as a PT assistant. Yes, you can do that. But how would you come to Canada? That's the missing link, right? So let's say you are coming to Canada as a student on student visa, then you get work permit, and then you can work as a PT assistant. So that's the link. But yes, you can work. So yeah, these were the common questions that came to me recently. I hope I have answered them to the best of my capacity. If you have any other questions, or if you want me to answer your questions, leave a comment below and I'll try to answer them if I know more about it. And yeah, see you guys next video. Take care. Bye bye.